So Nicholas is going to be our fourth victim in this fight. And as for the other two, I remember there being Gothitelle, and for the other one, I'm drawing a blank. It's Bronzong. So yeah, this is yet another reason why I decided to go all the way, because it's got the same typing as Metagross, and it survives hits admirably well as well. So that's still not enough, though. Quadruple special attack once again. We'll do that to you. And Gothitelle is last, which is pretty much the least of my worries, even though, if I recall, it has pretty good special defense, but it doesn't even resist Petal Dance. I mean, if Metagross couldn't survive one of these, what chance does a Gothitelle have? And level 77 even, gained 2 levels in this fight. So, I wouldn't exactly call it elegant. You asked me not to give you a snooze-inducing battle when all I did was put your Nicholas to sleep. Not Nicholas this time, but Musharna, and before I attacked it. But anyway, that is it for this place. So since I'm still at full health everywhere, I'm just going to change my lead to Dragonite, because I'm going to be fighting Marshall, the fighting type user. One thing about Marshall is that the Pokemon he has can have Stone Edge for the most part, but he only gave it to Sock and Conkeldurr for some reason. Not that I'm complaining, because it's going to make Dragonite's job that much easier, and I'm going to use something like, I guess, Zekrom for the rest, especially since I don't have any more Psychic moves on my team. But regardless, this is the final of the Elite Four rematches. So, another round of combat. The strength of a fighter, and shatter any weakness in myself. You know, maybe like your huge-ass weakness to flying that I'm going to milk for all it's worth. I don't remember what his lead is, honestly. I just remember that only Sock and Conkeldurr have Stone Edge, and that he doesn't lead with either of them. And look at that! We got not a double weakness to flying, but a quadruple one to start us off. So, Fly better not miss because of this. There we go. Dragonite is going to kill that sucker in one hit, because the last thing I wanted was a sleeping Dragonite. The only thing worse would be a dead Dragonite. So, Sock. I'm going to use Zekrom instead. And Zekrom even has Mold Breaker, so it might actually manage to break through Sturdy if it does enough damage. So, Fly, we're gonna see whether that is the case or not. And oh, great! Fly missed, and now I'm gonna take a close combat to the face. And wow, that hurt a lot. But its defense is now down, which means that I have a much better chance of one-hit KOing it. And since, did I say Mold Breaker earlier on? I meant Terravolt. Sorry about that. I probably have 75 comments telling me so, and if I have something like comment deleted because I realized it like 2 minutes afterwards, I know why that is. I know it's because you were already saying he's got Terravolt, not Mold Breaker, even though both do the same thing. So, Throw doesn't have Stone Edge, so I'm safe to use Dragonite on it once again. I don't know if it is going to die, though, since it has much better defensive stats than Sock, and Throw is in the red, which means that Sock would have probably gone down in one hit anyway if its defense wasn't down because of close combat. So, let's go with... yeah, right. I was going for Dragon Claw because of potential shenanigans and also to finish it off quicker, but I guess either one works. I would have needed to use Fly at one point anyway, so Throw is going to miss with Retaliate, and Fly is going to kill it very easily. There we go. So, next, we have Conkeldurr, which is the other Stone Edge user, so I'm going to go with Zekrom. I think it might have Earthquake, though, but it's not stabbed, so I don't know why I'm more confident using Zekrom than Dragonite, even though both could potentially be molested really hard by Conkeldurr. So, it was about to use Hammer Arm? Maybe it doesn't have Earthquake after all, if it was going to use Hammer Arm, of all things. So, a bit of healing with Shell Bell. Oh, it does have Earthquake! So, why didn't it use it in the first place? Anyway, am I going to die? Oh! Super close! And if Fly connects, Conkeldurr is going to go down despite having Earthquake. Maybe that was why I was more confident with the Zekrom, because it does have the stats befitting of an Uber. So, still in the red though, but I don't think I'm going to need to use it. Toxic Rogue, I'm going to go back to Dragonite, I guess, because, well, the two Flying Amigos are going to be able to wipe out this entire team. There's no rain to make Toxic Rogue particularly dangerous, and it doesn't even have Dry Skin. It has Anticipation, and wow! Actually managed to hit with Toxic. Well, shouldn't be surprised because Toxic has very high accuracy, doesn't miss very often, but oh, I see what it was going for there. A combo with Venoshock. Thank God that didn't come through, but now I am intoxicated. Let's just put it at that. And yeah, Mienshao is last, and I really hope that this battle doesn't really go on too long, because Dragonite, well, it's poisoned, Fake Out, but look at that! Dragonite has Inner Focus! I remembered this time! So, still more damage from poison, but that's going to be the last of it because Mienshao is really frail, and no amount of Regenerator is going to save it if it gets knocked out in one hit. Marshall is now finished! So, there's only one battle left. The one battle that we couldn't do last time because Team Plasma interrupted us. So, the Elite Four is now down for good, so we're going to be fighting the champion, Alder, as soon as this guy's done talking. But first, I'm going to heal up a bit, if you don't mind. I am going to use an antidote on Dragonite first thing, because I might need it. In fact, I'm probably going to be using it because it's got a few Pokemon that are weak to flying. So, I'm going to go with a Super Potion to just patch Dragonite up without going into the excess of a Hyper Potion. Same for Tyranitar. But for Zekrom, whoa, I picked Max Potion. I wanted to use a Hyper Potion. No sense on wasting a Max. And you know what? I'm going to go for a regular potion against Zekrom just to make sure. And, okay, I think we're good? No, I don't think so. Let me just take a look. Yeah, my Milotic is still hurt a bit, and I'm planning on using it. So I'm going to go with a regular potion just to make 100% sure that everything is okay. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. So let's do the same thing we did last time. Go down this platform, then go up the never-ending stairs. Yeah, these stairs are probably a good bit bigger than the one at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. So, once again, I'm going to save these last two fights, make sure nothing's lost, and also to prevent desync, and I'll see you in just a moment for the final battle. Okay, I'm ready. I cannot be more ready than this. Let's throw down with the champion of the Unova region himself, Alder. Although I have beaten a much tougher champion just a few days ago, but let's just pretend like it's going to be an intense battle. Yeah, good to see he's humble as always. And I don't know why, but his battle theme sort of reminds me of Cyrus's in a way. Of course, I know it's not the same song, but I don't know the beat, everything. It's sort of similar in a way. So, Conkeldurr goes first, which is why I decided to go with Dragonite as lead once again. But Buzz, not going to do a whole lot. Wow, actually it did 54 damage. That's more than I expected. So, I'm using Fly to... No way! No! No! You son of a bitch! What the fuck, Alder? What the fuck? I really hope this is the thumbnail. Conkeldurr used Fly. Just so that people who watch this and just see the thumbnail just go, what? Conkeldurr used Fly? How's that possible? But anyway, oh, Dragon Claw just barely misses. And if it uses, okay, what's it gonna do now? Full restore, so Dragon Claw is going to, bring it down to red once again. Of course, not using Fly because the same thing is just going to happen again. So let's just spam the crap out of Dragon Claw and hope for the best. And well, that was a bad life choice. Could have gone for Earthquake or something, but no, gotta go with Dragon Claw. Didn't think that Me First was going to be super effective against Dragonite. I am such a freaking moron. If he tried using Me First on Earthquake, it wouldn't have done anything. Yeah. Oh, Hyper Beam. Nope. No thanks. Even though I know that Earthquake is not very effective on Conkeldurr, it probably still would have killed it at that low HP. Vanillux. Well, Mienshao has been doing a phenomenal job so far, so let's just go with it, because it's going to be murdering some ice cream. And yeah, it's doomed. What else can I say? So that's only 4 Pokemon separating me from the championship of Unova at long last. Escavalier. For this one, I'm going to be using Zekrom, because guess what? It's got only one weakness, a quadruple weakness to fire, and I don't have a fire weakness, a fire attack, sorry, on my team. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go and spam Fusion Bolt until something dies, and hope that it does enough damage to, even though Escavalier has a lot of defense, it's just barely a 2-hit KO. This is exactly what I wanted. I was not expecting a 1-hit KO, but I will settle for a 2-hit KO as X-Scissor criticals, but Fusion Bolt should be more than enough to take down Escavalier. The problem, though, is that Zekrom being injured can be sort of a problem for when it decides to, when he decides, rather, to pull out his Volcarona Druddigon. For this one, I am simply going to probably use Zekrom again, considering that I'm gonna need to really nuke it hard and fast if I want to take it down in one hit. And Dragonite is in less of a position to do so, and I want to keep Dragonite for Volcarona as well, as Zekrom takes even more damage from Rough Skin, but at least it's back up to a third. Boofaland! Of course, Mienshao should be able to take care of it as long as the high jump kick doesn't miss. And I hope to God it doesn't. It would be the absolute worst timing ever, since this is my designated Boofaland killer. And it connects, so Boofaland ain't no amount of defense gonna save you from that. And here we go. The strongest Pokemon is kept for last. It's Volcarona. So I'm gonna keep Mienshao in there and hopefully nail a Stone Edge. If I do, that's the end. Right there. But it's faster and it uses Overheat. Ouch! Nope. I'm not surviving this. Mienshao is as good as dead, but it took the bullet just fine. And Volcarona is now at -2 special attack, so now is the time to use my Milotic and spam Surf until death do us part. 1! That's 1 Quiver Dance! Yeah, of course it has Quiver Dance on top of that, so it's going to be increasing its special defense a bit. How much damage is this going to do? Oh, wow. That Quiver Dance had a pretty good effect on it, so... That's 2 Quiver Dances! So now, that Surf won't be killing it, and now it's back to normal special attack, +2 special defense, and +2 speed.